Hi friends, welcome to our channel. In the previous session we had discussed how to insert elements into a B plus tree of order 4. Now in this session we will discuss deletion of elements from B plus tree of order 4. We already know what to do whenever I am giving an order. Whenever an order is given, first to write the conditions. The maximum children are M, that is 4. The maximum keys are m minus 1, 3. The minimum children are ceil of m by 2, that is 4 by 2, 2. And the minimum keys are 1. Okay. Now we will discuss all the cases with respect to this algorithm. Simple cases are, first we are deleting an element. Suppose if the deleted element is not present at the index level. If the deleted element is only present at the leaf level, that is one case. If the deleted element is present both at the data level and index level. And next one, if the data node is deficient, that is minimum it requires one key. Suppose if 19 and 24 are removed, it does not contain any key. If the data node is deficient, what we do? If the index node is deficient, what we will do? These are the 4 cases. Now consider each and every case. First delete 17. First delete 17. Check 17 is greater than 16. 17 is less than 19. Move to this one. 17. Yes, here 17 is present. 17 is present. Check whether 17 is present in the index level or not. No, 17 is present only in the data level. So we simply remove 17. We simply remove 17. After removing the 17, 19, 30. So left side is as is common. No need to write 19, 24 and right side is 30, 35. Observe this one. After removing 17, it does not violate the properties because the minimum keys required are 1. So one key is present. One key is present. Now delete 30. Now delete 30. So first case is our deleted element is present only at the data level. Our deleted element is present only at the data level. Now delete 30. 30 is present at the data level and at the index level also. Then what to do? 16. So left side here no problem. 19. So left value is 16. Left value is 16. Whenever we are removing an element 30, remove from the data node. Remove from the data node, and if that element is present in the index node, remove from the index also. That is remove 30 from here and here. Remove 30 from here and here. Middle value is 19, 24. Then right side is 35. Then what is the value at this position? Okay. If you are removing an element, remove that element from the data level and index level. After removing, 35 is present at the right hand side. So which element is placed? So remember, whenever we are occurring this type of situation, the smallest element on the right children is placed. The smallest value on the right children is placed. Here it has only one value. Simply replace with 35. Okay. If we are removing these two, the smallest value in the right children is replaced with this node 35. Okay, delete completed. Now move to another case. Delete 16. Delete 16. So 16 is present at this level. 16 is present at this level. After deleting 16, the node is empty. After deleting 16, the node is empty. It violates the property. What we will do? So in this case, so generally in deletion we have 2 cases. One is borrow case, second one is merge case, similar to B trees. Borrow case means we are checking the left and right siblings. If either left or right sibling contains more than minimum element, the left or right sibling contains more than minimum element, we take a borrow from the sibling. Suppose 16, after deleting 16, this is it has no left sibling. Check the right sibling. Right sibling contains two values, 19 and 24. 19 and 24. We take a borrow. We take a borrow from this. Which one we take? Simply, generally we are taking the smallest element on the right sibling, or if we are borrowing from left, we are taking the largest element from the left sibling. Smallest from the right or largest from the left. Then what happens? Suppose it is like this, 16. Observe this one. For example, 19, 24. Whenever we are taking a borrow, this 19 is moved to this position. 19 is moved to this position. Sorry, this is 19, 35. 24, 35. But we have to remove this 16 also. We have to remove this 16 also. This 16 also. Whenever we are making this 19 to this position, remember, if we are taking a borrow from the data node, that is removed from the index node also. We are taking 19 from this node to this node. Simply place 19, remove here also. If you are taking a borrow from another sibling, remove from the index node also, and in the index node we are placing the smallest value. So what is the smallest value? 24. So now here we are placing 24. We are placing 24, and at the same time we have to remove the 16. We already know the case. Whenever we are removing an element from the index, that is replaced with the smallest of its children. What is the smallest of children? 19 is the smallest of children. All these are children. So among these, 19 is the smallest of children. Observe. So 19, the left side is 10, 12, 5, 8, 10, 11, 12, 14. Does not change. So for 19, 24, 35. Why it happens? We are removing 19. Whenever we are make a copy from 19 here to here, we are removing 19 from this position. If we are removing, this position is vacant, so we are replaced this one, the smallest value, simply 24. After, whenever we are removing an index node, very simple. If we are removing an index node, the index node is replaced with the smallest value of their children. So smallest value of their children is 19. After copying, the smallest value is 19. So replace with 19. For 24, the left child is 19. For middle one, 24. The right child is 35. The right child is 35. Here we have 5 and 8, 10, 11, 12, 14. Okay, after deletion. So borrow concept is completed. Next, delete 11. Delete 11. Suppose after deleting 11, what happens? Nothing is happened. After deletion of 11, this is the node. Suppose for 10 and 12, left child is 5, 8, middle one is 10, right side is 12, 14. It does not violate the property. It contains one key. Now delete this 10 also. Now delete 10 also. Right, 19. So right side, here right side is no problem. We are moving on the left side. Whenever we are deleting 10, suppose this is the case, 10, 12, 5, 8, this is empty. This is empty. What we are taking? We are taking a borrow. This is empty. We are taking a borrow from the left sibling or right sibling. Minimum keys are 1. It contains more than minimum keys. The right sibling also, it contains more than minimum keys. We take from either left side or right side. What happens? Whenever we are taking from the right side, this 8 is moved to this position. This 8 is moved to this position. At the same time, this 10 also removed. 8 is copied into this position. Similar case. Here also we are copying from right sibling. If you are copying from right sibling, this 19 is copied into this one, and the largest value and the remaining smallest value is copied. Remaining smallest value is copied. Suppose if you are taking from left sibling, 8 is copied into this position and the largest value is 8. 8 is placed at this position. So I am at a time removing this one and this one. So simply what happens? This is 8. The left one is 5 and the middle one is 8 and the right one is 12, 14. The right one is 12, 14. Okay, deletion of 10. So here also 24, 35, 19, 24, 35. One more complicated case, delete 19. Suppose here I am writing 19, 24, 35. Delete 19. So remove 19. After removal of 19, this is empty. And check the sibling. The sibling also contains the minimum keys. The sibling also contains the minimum keys. So what we have to do? We have to perform merge operation. We have to perform merge operation. Remember, note down the point. Very important point is, if you are performing merge operations, if merge operation is performed between the nodes, then the index value between the nodes is deleted. If you are performing merge operation between the nodes, the index value is removed. The index value is removed. That means I am merging this one. At the same time, what to do? I am merging this one. So 19, here also 19 is removed. Here also 19 is removed. 19 is replaced with, here 19 is replaced with, okay, which one? So what are the condition I am setting? Whenever you have to perform merge operation, so I am merging this empty node and this 24. What is the index present between these two? This one. We have to remove this one. Okay. Merge between these two one. The index node between these two is 24. So we have to remove 24. Suppose after removing 24, what happens? 19. Suppose left side 8 to 12, 35. Contains 35. So for 35, left side 24 and right side is 35. Okay, identify the point. If you want to perform merge operation between the data nodes, we have to remove the index node. We have to remove the index node between those two. Index node between those two. Now remove the index node also. Remember, if you want to perform deletion operation, delete the value and at the same time remove the index node. So 19 is replaced with 1, the smallest element on the subtree. So 24. 24, left side 8 and 12, right side 35, 24 and 35. And 8 left side is 5, the middle one is 8, this one is 12, 14. Okay. So observe again the cases. The first one is the simple case. The simple is we are deleting the node. Suppose the second one is, if the deleted node is present both at the index and the key value, we are removing both the ones. Whenever we are removing a value from the index, that is replaced with the smallest value of their children, of their right children's. Okay. Suppose if your deletion, if the node is empty, that is violates the property, take a borrow from the left sibling or right sibling. In the borrow process, observe the copy process. Suppose if you are taking a borrow, in the index node we are copying the smallest value on the right subtree. If you are taking a borrow from the right sibling, suppose if you are taking a borrow from the left sibling, after copy make the largest value on this one. And very important, if you want to perform merge operation between the data nodes, the index node is also removed. After removing, it contains of only 35. So we have to remove 19 also, because 19 is present at the data at index. After removing 19 is replaced with the smallest value of their children. Suppose delete 35. What happens after deletion of 35? It is removed. At the same time, this is also removed. And it also removed. This is empty. If this is empty, what to do? Apply the same procedure. Take a borrow from the sibling. So the procedure is, remember, whenever we are taking a borrow, directly this not coming. This to parent and parent to this one. So what happens? 12 is moved to the root. And the left child is 8. And this 24 is moved to the right. Remember, this case is very important. So I am removing this 35, and this one we have only one node, 24. By moving the 12 to the root, this children is also moved. 5. Whenever we are moving a node, that children, that is 12 and 14 is also moved. And this is 24. Simply we merge. Okay, the procedure is completed. If you want to merge the leaf nodes, we have to delete the index node. This is the very important point. Okay, suppose in the last deletion, delete 8. If you want to delete 8, what to do? Remove this 8 and this 8. So whenever we are deleting this one, this node is empty. Automatically what we are doing? We are checking for the sibling. So the sibling contains only one node. Then what to do? Perform merge operation. Same procedure is, these two are merged, that is 12 and 24 are merged. For 12, left side is 5, and this is the middle one, and the right side is 24. This is the final deletion. Observe, in the merge operation between the index nodes, this one, deletion of index is not required. If merge operation between the data nodes, deletion of index node is required. Similar to insertion. In insertion, if you split occurs at a data node, make a copy. If split occurs at that index node, does not make a copy. Similarly, if merge occurs at insert node, delete index. If merge occurred index node, does not delete an index. This is B+3 deletion of order 4. Thank you.